You used to love going out on your motorbike, didn't you, Dad? My beer was almost gone. I swilled my jar and flicked a hopeful look towards the waiter. If he came over, Phyllis might take the hint and get me another one. It was Sunday, after all. I swallowed the last mouthful and smacked my lips. Hey, Dad. The two women were looking at me. Phyllis, best blue cardigan on, and Sue, blotchy red from the heat of the fire. Nina was the only one not staring at me. Her eyes were glued to the phone in her hand that beeped and chirruped quietly. I said you used to love riding your bike. Eyebrows up, voice raised. Don't know when she started talking to me as though I was deaf, like I'm some old codger. Bloody cheek. Mind you, she's knocking on herself a bit now. Who would have thought I'd have a middle-aged daughter with kids and grandkids of her own? Not my little Susie anymore. More like solid Sue by the look of the extra pounds she'd managed to squeeze into her jeans recently. Not that I'm allowed to comment on anything like that. More than my life is worth. In fact, there's lots of things I'm not supposed to say, apparently. They're out of date, she says. We just don't say things like that, Dad, she'd said before. Especially not in public. Public? We were only at the Rose and Crown, and I'd been drinking in there since before she was a gleam in my eye. Wasn't like I was on stage or something, was it? Silly bugger. But they're still looking at me, waiting. Oh, yes, the motorbike. A Norton, wasn't it? Sue said. I wiped my mouth on the back of my hand, and Phyllis passed me a napkin. Norton Dominator, I said, and it came out a bit gruff on the back of the roast beef and a jug of gravy. A beauty. I rubbed my hands together, sat back in my chair. Sue rubbed the last piece of Yorkshire pudding around the plate, soaking up any last drop of meat juice. Good appetite she had, my girl. The fork glinted silver in the light as she chewed, and it reminded me of the chrome of my twin cylinders, the shine of my handlebars. Made in 1953. Saved all my wages in the service for almost 2 years before I picked her up. It's important to save for things. I know, Dad, she said through the batter. Like you always told us. 1/3 to the rent, 1/3 to live on, and 1/3 to savings. I sniffed and nodded. Seems like she did listen to me after all. Took a trip to the coast at the weekend, I said. Ran like a dream. Sue threw a quick glance at Phyllis, who shrugged just an inch without raising her eyes, painstakingly cutting the last piece of chicken into 2 equal pieces, small enough to nibble. She was a dainty eater, my Phil. Ladylike. The motorbike really had gone like a charm. Engine never missed a tick. Wheels held the tarmac like glue. I'd not taken the motorway. That's no way to travel. Enjoyed the scenic route all the way. A-roads and back lanes, where the traffic was lighter, and the verges made a green soft shoulder along your side. It was one of those spring days that had no heat in it, but enough brightness to tempt the bulbs out of the ground. Mile after mile of fields around me, the wind on my cheeks under my goggles, helmet strap flapping under my chin, bike engine thrumming between my thighs, road under my wheels, the feeling inside that couldn't be beat.